Welcome to the winners match of Group A. 2000 atmospheres is the playground for the first map, and top right hand corner, representing Genesis Gaming, it is mOsTeN. As the Protoss going for expansion wall of surprise. Bottom left hand corner, his teammate, therefore also representing Genesis Gaming, Dronehard. For me, surprisingly winning against Cuckoo, to be honest. But let's see what he can do right here against mOsTeN. And it seems like, he's not caring about the natural that much. He's just going for the third base as the first expansion. "12 pool versus cannon rush, wow. That's not my dream scenario of this matchup, to be honest. I would prefer a little bit more of the, let's say, Colossus Phoenix stuff or something. Maybe that works out at some point. Let's see. Did he scout? Yeah, he has to scout. Yeah, he saw the third base, obviously. And Dronehard, with this setup of bases, I guess, is aiming to go for the third base kind of soon. Also, alright. This is another... Okay, that's an interesting thing. I mean, when I'm playing myself, some of you might know, at least the Germans that are watching, that when I'm lettering, I'm always struggling with wall-offs. And I'm not really taking looks into wall-offs too often, but yeah, this one looks good. Might be something I can test. Might be something established if very good players are choosing to do so. And Stargate is his follow-up. Well, yeah, third base for Dronehard. So pretty much the expected thing out of Dronehard here. Speed obviously on the way. Let's see what he can do with Zerglings, potentially maybe attacking the third base. Maybe he's taking some hints from other players that also like mutas. Maybe he's going for some +1 attack on the third base. Maybe he does not. Let's wait for it. It's a second adept coming out, so mOsTeN might be trying to go for some harassment. Actually, wait, this is the third adept then, right? Yeah. And the Void Ray is coming as well. Okay, third base, getting closer to finishing. We have another queen just started. It's not that much of potential right now for Dronehard to actually do that much more. I guess Zerglings will be coming in soon. At the same time though, he needs to connect bases with the creep. He's already starting to do so. And potentially the adepts could have just dealt a lot of damage if they would be on the other side already, but 2 adepts might not be the big damage potential that we're looking for. Some more. We have just 1 gateway, 3, 4 gateways, and the Twilight Council just finishing. So yeah, should be alright. Third base for mOsTeN should be there soon. And both players just focusing on macro from the start of the game. And now, Twilight Council finishing, we have the Adept upgrades. Resonating Glaives coming in. And for Dronehard, it's Roach Hard. But let's see if he's going for the good old push again. I mean, we have 1 more queen in production somewhere. We have 2 queens over here, 2 queens at the second base. Well, this could be a very big queen move out one more time when roaches are there and support this thing. Maybe he's just trying to take the group with 1 build order, 1 opener for the game, which is queens starting to run, or wait, they're gathering, and are they going to start? Are they? Or are they just here in position to defend? Well, there's 1 queen per base. No, there's 1 more building, There's the tier 2 upgrade. So he's not starting his way over. And on the other side, Oh, and we see mOsTeN. He's holding back all the adepts. He doesn't want to show them right now. On the other side, we have 8 more drones getting made. Despite... yeah, more roaches could be built. So he's using the lava on building drones right now. More so going for his name instead of roaching hard. And there we go. Adepts are coming in. And now let's take a look at the reaction. 5 roaches coming in immediately. And all the adepts going over to the second base. And this might be a lot of workers dead. Oh, the workers getting pulled away. Queens are there. Adepts shading over to the main base. And units blocking off each other. Main base. Oh, all the workers again getting pulled away quite nicely. And now it's just going to be a back and forth all the time. And you don't want to be in this situation as the Zerg. At the same time, also third base, we have 4 adepts coming in. And there's no reaction for now. He's focusing on the queen, which is quite alright, I guess, for Dronehard. Losing a queen is better than losing like 4 or 5 workers or something. But yeah, here we go. It's workers going down and the queen going down. In the main base, we still have the adepts waiting here. And it looks like Dronehard is getting in trouble. Okay, he's defending here. Queen is going to take care of it. Adepts going over to the bottom again. Roaches are there. He's still focusing workers. 16, 18 workers already went down. And now this should be the end of the harassment here. But yeah, now Roachard has finished. And it's going to be Dronehard again. While the roaches are going to go across the map. How many queens have been taken down? 4. 18 drones. And yeah, the problem for mOsTeN now is the army supply is pretty damn good for Dronehard. So the roaches are not the most supply efficient units, we know. We all know. Despite the fact that it's just a lot of roaches. And it's 2 immortals, yeah, with the right position. That looks pretty awesome. But here you go. The adept taken down. And then we potentially could have the pylon taken down as well. And without the pylon, we don't have a shield battery. And then... oh, he's just moving through into the main base. He just wants to kill workers as well. He's just focusing on the workers. He's not... okay, the workers are getting pulled away from mOsTeN though. This is quite good. Okay, focusing on the pylons. Getting 7 worker kills. Not too bad. I would have expected way more worker kills when the roaches were going into the main base. There is one immortal going down though. Killing the pylon one more time. Killing the probe. Killing the next pylon potentially. And there's just one Void Ray defending this. And therefore the roaches will have to kill. Okay, it's just one roach available, so never mind. I was about to say maybe some more workers might be going down. Never mind. It's cleared. We have equal workers, more or less, 62, 63, but Dronehard's still ahead in terms of army supply. But let's take a look at the fight that is going across the map. We have the 4th base established for Dronehard. On the right hand side we even have a 5th base, but good force fields getting used. But with the force fields forcing the Biles to have taken the force fields out, we also have the big point for mOsTeN that the Biles were not going to the sieged War Prism. So this one is still here, and you can use it for some defensive move, for some saving of some units, right? But is this going to be enough? Is it? Is it going to be enough? Dronehard trying to do whatever he can. More roaches are going to come in. We have another weapon of Zealots also coming in. The Archon is going to be taken down. We have Phoenix now being added. Phoenix obviously not being the best choice here. Archon going down. Dronehard is moving forward. It's 80 to 30. The Immortal going down. More roaches are joining the fight. GG is called. And this is going to be map number 1 for Dronehard. Map number 2 is going to be Juggernaut in the bottom left-hand corner for Genesis Gaming. It is mOsTeN as the Protoss with the classic Nexus. Obviously, Wolof right here. Top right-hand corner. Denied the natural expansion by his teammate. So therefore also playing Genesis Gaming, Dronehard. But yeah, he's easily going over to the 3rd base again. So it plays out kind of like the same start as it was in game number 1. But now let's see if mOsTeN is going to take another approach than adepts with glaives, which didn't really work out that good in the end. It did some proper damage though, but it was not enough. 18 drones was not enough damage in that case. Or Dronehard was just finding exactly the right balance to defend and then still be in a good shape economically. And that's Argyrodite? Argyrodite? I don't know. Thanks for the follow. That's awesome. Oh, what do we see? Second pylon back. Yep. Obviously Cybercore here. And the probe is still scouting around. Oh, potentially. This could have been the third, but he's not going for it right now. 2 queens getting at it now. And speed upgrade. And mOsTeN is pretty much scouting out everything, right? Is he going for another pylon? I mean, we saw him going for proxies against Terran, against Sonic. But is he trying to do the same? This proxy, I feel, would have been a little bit too far away. Maybe this position would have been a little bit better, even. But yeah, let's see if the drone is going to do anything. Oh, the Stalker is going to take out one of the Overlords, which is quite annoying because it's going to be a supply block for Dronehard here. And it's catching him in a very how do you say? Uncomfortable spot, I guess. Might be the words I'm looking for in this case. And mOsTeN actually going for glaives again. So it seems he's taking the same approach. 10 drones, by the way. Dronehard doing his job. And left hand side we have a pylon. So for me this looks like, yeah, we're going to have kind of the same scenario again. It's going to be glaives and adepts, adepts with glaives. Maybe that's the way it works. I mean, if it would be just glaives, adding some adepts to them, this would look pretty good. Might be the same, but you know, one after the other. Okay, Zergling scouting for the third base. And mOsTeN, yeah, okay, he's actually checking. Here we go. And there's the first adepts getting more warped in. Gateway also getting in position to get better or faster warp-ins. Good thing for Dronehard, he has some creep here, so he's going to see it a little bit earlier. He didn't connect the bases yet though. So that might be a little bit of a problem if units have to move back and forth. Maybe this queen should go for the creep tumor instead of injecting. He injects right that second, and we see a Dark Shrine getting into the game, built by mOsTeN, obviously. How should Dronehard build this? Roach Warren is about to finish. We have some more adepts coming in, and it's going to be time. How many queens do we have? It's just 5 queens. I think this is 2 fewer than in the game before. Let's see what Dronehard can do. Adepts are shading in, and this is going to be workers going down already. 6. Instantly, the queen is getting taken out. 1 roach taken out as well. And the start of this feels way better to me than it did in the last games of mOsTeN. And you can see adepts going over to the main base. No reaction yet by Dronehard. Zerglings are coming over there as well. And can he actually take down more drones than he did before? Roaches are there now. What am I saying? I mean, I just said it looks quite good for mOsTeN. And there you see, again, 4 in the third base. And it looks alright. Adepts going to the back of the second base one more time. But then again, it looks pretty much defended here. And you can see the workers' kill count isn't as high as it was before. But then again, we will have DTs out soon. So these adepts are going to be taken out now. This is no tier 2. We have no possibility of seeing anything despite building Roach Warrens, I say. Spore Crawlers, I mean. And there you go. It's going to be workers killed. Queen in the main base goes down. And it's going to be a lot of drones just being taken out by these DTs one more time. So this is very annoying for the Zerg. Also the Spore Crawler not getting finished at all. We have tier 2 on the way. But how is he going to do anything here? Like, all the workers not getting microed away. GG by Dronehard. And mOsTeN in the end transitioning out of Adepts into the DTs, taking map number 2. And we are at 1-1. And what we're also going to see is the player who's going to advance from this group in the first spot. We're on Lightshade as map number 3. Top left hand corner, Genesis Gaming, mOsTeN just equal out the series against his teammate in the bottom right hand corner. There we go, with Dronehard. And it's pool first, guys. He's not interested in taking his natural base at the 3rd, or his expansion at the 3rd. He just wants to have the Zerglings out. So a little bit of a switch here for Dronehard. Scout is coming in from mOsTeN, so he's going to see the pool. And do we see any reaction though? I guess. Drone goes down. Probe goes to the low ground. And the wall of getting built a little bit more. Alright, pylon for the block. Zerglings are here, so this is going to be a cancel. And it's just going across, building the expansion. Dronehard is going to feel fine with this, I guess. On the other side, yeah, wall of is getting started, obviously. We're kind of getting finished. The Zealot will be there in time. Zerglings are just showing up right there, and it's going to be here, right? Cybercore is finished. The Adepts are getting chrono boosted, or at least one of, no, both of them are. Yeah, very good that he's actually blocking the back of this, but now the Zealot is... oh, he's getting back into position. No, he's getting surrounded, but he's getting out one more time, getting one more hit. And now we have the Adepts available to defend, so this should be a hold for mOsTeN right now. Dronehard in the meantime, obviously. We saw the head tree starting, and now let's see how he's going to transition out of this. I guess taking a gas kind of soon, or taking the 3rd base could also be the case. That's immediately going across the map. But can they do any damage? He's going to check the 3rd, which should be seeable from that point. And now, can he get any kills though? Yeah, he's not going in. mOsTeN going for the Stargate, so he's not committing his Adepts right now, I guess. Ah, nice catch with the Creep Tumor here. And what I was not having in my head right now was that the Stargate is actually built proxy. But it is. I wasn't mentioning it before because I didn't realize, but it's going to be built in the bottom center of the map. So, it's going to be quite quickly. I'm not expecting any shield batteries right now though. But what can he get done? I'm kind of sure, or I would expect him to go for a 2nd Oracle actually before moving in. And when I say this, I immediately see the waypoint already getting over to the main base, which kind of puts this thing in a pretty much different spot, because it's going to fly in immediately. So, right there, we have an Oracle trying to do whatever it can do. And Queens are there, at least 3 kills, that's something. But then I guess we're going to have the good old Spore Crawlers coming up soon. There's one, there's none in the main base yet, but I guess it's going to be there soon. And Dronehard at the same time going across with some Zerglings. Maybe trying to snipe this base that should be starting soon. We have adepts in position though, and they can help quite a bit. Can he get the worker? That would be at least something. Yes, he does. But now, yeah, the adepts will be enough to actually hold the Zerglings away. Okay, where's the Oracle? We have a second Oracle actually getting built. Or it got built already. Okay, Spore Crawler here. No Spore Crawler in the main base, by the way. So he's just going for the Spore in the second. And the natural. And the third. And that's it. And he's going for Glaives one more time. So mOsTeN. Yeah, mixing in the Stargate. But then, seemingly, kind of going for the same thing, but just a little bit more delayed than before. At the same time, we have tier 2 tech on the way for Dronehard. We have the Roach Warren available, but I was about to say he didn't even build a single one, but then we have 9 roaches in the production tab right that second. So I was kind of like in the way of saying maybe we're going to see a Spire here, but that was not the case. Not yet. It's going to be roaches. And what do we see there? Okay, he scouted this. One Zergling is getting his hits. Okay, shield battery will be taken out, I guess. Workers could be a thing as well again. How many will he get though? Just 2. And then let's take a look at the adepts. Third base, attack time. Okay, queen number 1 getting focused down. Queen number 2 also going to die before anything else is going to be there. The roaches are in the middle of the map. They're not going to care that much. Okay, we have the adepts actually getting cancelled, so they're not shading through. If they would have just shaded into the main base or in the second base before, a lot more workers would have gone down. But now, let's see. Roaches are back, but what can they actually do? Oh boy. For now, it's 7 workers killed. I guess that's kind of alright for Dronehard. Okay, going into the main base. Queens are there, some roaches are there. And it's 9 workers. The roaches though, they're not helping at all. But he seems to be fine. Third base, we have more adepts in position. One going down, second one will get away into the second base, but not going... Oh, takes 1 more kill. And we're up to 16 worker kills again, which is quite nice. In total, overall. And oh, it's the DT follow-up again. I missed the Dark Shrine before, but now you see it's just a right click on the hatchery. And we're going to have the third base going down for Dronehard. He's taken another base right here. It's almost finished, so he can take over all the workers. And he has tier 2, which means he has overseers to actually get rid of the DTs. At least something. He's behind about 10 workers. He's ahead about 20 army supply though. So there's something positive, something negative for Dronehard and mOsTeN as well. So it's the other way around, right? Nice stasis ward. I like this one. We have immortals coming in. We have more batteries and also shield batteries and cannons. I mean, there's still the one Zergling dealing with the thing with the Stargate. It's gateway, it's +1 attack, which feels kind of late. On the other side though, +1 range also isn't finished for Dronehard. He's quite far ahead in terms of army supply though, right now. We have another revelation, so he knows what's going on here. And now let's take a look at Immortal Archon against Roach Ravager. And we all know this can be kind of good for Protoss. We have a second Immortal, should be joining the army though. And yeah, DT is... I think he saw it, right? He was moving over there because he saw the DT, I guess. And the base is getting rebuilt. I'm not sure if I'm agreeing with this, to be honest. Maybe the base over here would be the better option, but let's take a look at the stasis. And that's what I meant, like... Oh boys, that's exactly what he was looking for, I guess. And now, okay, now they feel like a force field and... mOsTeN can't move through, but the Immortals, they're just going into... I was wondering, does he want to stay in this position, sandwiching himself when the stasis goes off? Shield battery is getting overcharged. Okay, the force field's actually pulling Dronehard a little bit back. Can he do something here? More Ravagers getting morphed in. Army supply looks heavily in favor of Dronehard, but it's the quality and quantity thing, right? It's Roaches against Immortal Archon, and yeah, some Hydras just getting mixed in. So you actually need to do something here if you're Dronehard, because your army is on the clock and your opponent really isn't. And you can see Disruptors getting added as well. DTs are getting added as well. In the meantime, this base also getting taken down. DT also down though with the Overseer in position. Yeah, he's trying to get some harassment into the mineral line here as well with some Roaches. Oh, the DT is there. We don't have an Overseer. Where is the Overseer from Dronehard? He can't fight on. There's DTs in the army of mOsTeN. Oh boy. 30 army supply ahead, but he dropped in the workers again. 10 workers down for Dronehard. This base getting replaced one more time after the DT did a very good job there. Okay, at least the Oracle gets taken out, so something good for Dronehard. But mOsTeN right now is in the lead, I feel. It doesn't matter if his army is a little bit smaller in terms of supply than his opponents. This is mOsTeN with a way better army. Okay, blink forward. He can just afford to do so. We have a lot of... A lot. It's 3 Immortals, right? It's a lot. Okay, Roach is on the other side. And he's just aiming to go for some worker kills, maybe? What's the goal of this one? DTs are getting morphed in, so there's no real chance to do anything here. It's just wandering around with Roaches, not really doing the real damage. And that's what you see. That's the first Disruptor getting into the army right that second, and already a big blow. Second big blow. Dronehard's army count going down immediately. And yeah, we have a fourth. Oh, blink forward into Dronehard's army. mOsTeN is like really showing that he wants to have this game. He wants to advance from the winners match. As you see now, from being down 20, 30 army supply, he's ahead by 30. He's taken down the third base of Dronehard, and with this one going down, I guess there's no way out. GG. Well played by Dronehard, and mOsTeN is going to be the first player advancing from Group A.